Good afternoon. It is Jen Norlin, and I wanted to hop on here and share something with you. It came into my life just over 2 years ago, and it's called human design. And what human design is, I want to share with you a little bit about what it is, but more what it has really helped me realize in my life, my parenting, my relationships with other people, and how I show up in this world. So, human design is our energetic blueprint when we are born. And it is something that is not influenced by our circumstances now, our situations that have happened up to this point. It is simply a blueprint of, the time we were born. And what I love so much about it is that, so many of the personality tests and things that we use to kind of learn more about ourselves, a lot of those tools are subjective. They are subjective based on the life that we have lived, based on what we think and believe about ourselves. And the thing that human design, one of the things that it did for me was to take that out. And I think that it's a system that finds you when you're ready. And that's exactly what it was for me. It was a system. It's a system that has really helped me understand my own energetics and how I experience this world energetically. And so, one of the things that has helped me the most that really came in my journey with human design is that understanding that we are not all here to do things the same way. We are not all here to work the 9 to 5 and create things in a way that, in general, we live in the world of how things are created. There are ways of doing things that are pretty well accepted as the norm. And not everyone is designed to exist and create and build their life in the existing system. I think we're seeing a lot of that being recognized now with people starting their own businesses, finding other ways of bringing in an income, maybe what they're willing to put into a career or a job or an employer. And I think that, you like people my age, middle age, it's sometimes hard to see that this next generation doesn't do things the way that we're doing. I certainly have seen it in my career with the baby boomers who are retiring now, and the generation after mine, Generation X, after mine, I think it's Generation X, and how they do things. And there's this big discrepancy in with my generation. We're kind of in the middle, but I think there's still a lot that is hard to swallow with how this shift in the way things are done and the way people are choosing to live their lives and build their lives in this world. And so that was something that human design really helped me better understand is energetically, we are all here to do things differently. And when we live out of alignment with who we are here to be energetically, it can really create suffering and, a lot of things, a lot of emotions and feelings that we don't necessarily want in our lives, but don't know what to do with them. And so as I really started to dig into my journey of human design, of my own energetics, I ran human design charts for my kids. I became certified in human design because it was just so aligned with where I am in my life, and really has taken me to the next level of understanding our humans, our humanness. And it has changed the way I parent. If you understand human design at all, there are 5 different energy types. And I have one daughter who is a projector, which is very different from my other daughter and I, who are both generators. And with our profiles, we're all 6'2" profiles, which means we all have to learn by doing, by experiencing. So that old adage of you don't have to learn things the hard way, like, that's not true for everybody. It wasn't true for me, and my parents would attest to that. And it's not true for my girls either. So when I can honor that, and when I can realize that they need to have, and I think this is true for any of our kids or anybody in the world, is we have to experience things in our own way that helps us learn what we're here to learn and do and step into what we are here for. And human design really helped me understand that from an energetic standpoint. It made sense to my engineer brain, from the standpoint of, the logic and why, why it is that way. It just clicked. And so the truth is, we are all unique. We are all designed to play a certain role in the world. And every single one of you, every single one of us are here to fill that, to play that part, to fill that role. And it's really, really important in the, in the overall structure of humanity that we're all here at this time. And again, understanding those energetics, understanding why certain people do things the way they do or don't do things in a certain way has really helped me cultivate my relationships. It's really helped me recognize where I was giving my own energy into a relationship or a situation that really wasn't serving me. We talk about that a lot, is what is not serving us. And from the standpoint, like, everything is energy. So when we can understand our own energy and how we experience the world energetically, we can then make choices as to how we step into those relationships or into those situations, into those careers, or, whatever it may be, into parenting. I can't tell you, parenting has been the one thing that has changed probably more for me than anything since I learned human design. And it's really from that standpoint of being able to honor the energy of my girls. We all want that, right? We all want to be able to be who we are, to be honored and respected for that. And that's what human design has brought to my life, is it's given me the ability to see how energetically we are all so different, and how to be able to honor that, how to be able to recognize that, how to be able to understand why maybe certain ways of parenting or certain ways of being in a relationship don't work. Certain ways of, we all have a certain way of making decisions that give us the best outcome from the standpoint of human design. So there have been so many things that I have learned from this system. It's a system, it is a tool. It is not a labeling. It's not in order to label you and put you in a box, but really to expand the possibilities of why we are here, and what those opportunities can be. So I wanted to share that with you. If you're curious about human design, I do have human design readings. I've got a human design 101 course that kind of goes through the basics of it. Would love to talk with you more. You can look in my link tree in the bio, and just reach out. You can send me a DM, whatever. But I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for joining me today, and we'll talk to you soon.